Alright, everyone, welcome to a new episode of Around the Power. Um, I got my 4 wisdom tooth removed a few days ago, so if I speak weirdly or if I'm like all puffy and stuff, that's why. But today we're talking about a very special subject. So today we're talking about keeping a mature angelfish with goldfish. And this is not something a lot of big channels do, and the reason is because it is pretty unorthodox. Even I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't from the circumstance. So a few months ago, I bought myself a second angelfish because the fish store he was in was closing, and who knows what happened to the fish that are not sold once a fish store get closed. So I didn't want to risk the life of this precious little creature, and I brought him home. But little did I know, little Thanos over here is a complete bully toward Lucius, despite the fact that he is so much smaller than my big mature angelfish. So at all time, I have to separate them, and for a time, Thanos was in the big aquarium, but now it was the time of Lucius. You see, what happened was fungus attack, and fungus have ravaged many of my precious fish. And that really makes me sad to think I've lost so many fish, but I'm really happy to see that not only um, Lucius have survived the crisis, he have also recovered. And none of the goldfish have bothered him, and he is not nipping at anyone else. Now, obviously, some of the fish in this clip have some damage to their fins, and that is due to both, you know, the rest of the fungus, like, they are all recovering, or because of past injuries. But yeah, I am making my aquariums as safe as possible for my fish, and I'm actually removing many of my fish in both the 44 and the 26-gallon aquarium. At this point, my main concern is the health of my fish and the compatibility issues. And what I've discovered is that a lot of the time, everything is dictated by the fish personality themselves, but also by the fact that your water, not the temperature, but the water parameters such as pH and hardness are going to influence quite a lot the fish you can actually keep. For example, in my case, goldfish are perfect for my fish room because the water is hard and the pH is in the alkaline level. That isn't super good for my platies and other live bearers, though, for some reason. And this is why I'm actually just removing all the live bearers from my fish room. They just don't belong in here. But yeah, tetras, goldfish, barbs, all of those crazy guys are perfect, and so are angelfish. Obviously, I am not playing God in here. I know angelfish and goldfish shouldn't be together due to the fact that angelfish can grow up to be very aggressive, and due to the fact that goldfish simply prefer temperate water to tropical water. But I hope everyone understands that goldfish have learned to adapt quite a lot. This is the reason why we find them in Florida as well as other regions of the world where they are not indigenous. Goldfish are extremely adaptable, and this is why I'm not afraid to do what I do in this aquarium. But the moment I can get my hands on a big aquarium for the goldfish, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to assure myself that they are going to be kept with very peaceful, very docile fish. And I'm going to turn this 44-gallon aquarium into Lucius' home. I'm going to keep all the gouramis in there, but I'm not really going to add any like crazy aggressive fish. I really want to calm down the aggression level in all my aquariums. I'm I want like a big like a 29 aquarium for tetras and barbs because I think that would look awesome because tetras and barbs they're crazy cool. But yeah, I really want my more like delicate fish like the gouramis and the angelfish and the goldfish to have like their own place where they wouldn't have any problem. I don't really have any problem right now, but it's just that peaceful fish really deserve a lot of peace, and I don't like to see, for example, the glass catfish being constantly stressed out by Daniel. Screw the Daniel. I hate the Daniel. I'm sorry, Alexander the Great. God, I'm losing my voice. Better wrap this up quickly. So yeah, as a general rule, I think the King of DIY really summoned up perfectly my philosophy. You shouldn't try to always change the temperature depending on the fish. You should just try to find the fish that match your philosophy the best and provide them with the best care possible, with the most space possible, with the most filtration possible, with the most distraction and food um, diversity possible. Just have fun, try new stuff, and don't bully each other's. It just isn't the fish keeping way. The fish keeping way, in my opinion, is to help each other's and learn something new. And I hope you have learned something. Do I think that goldfish and angelfish are perfect together? To be honest, yeah, because of their behaviors, but not in a long-term relationship. You should always try to keep goldfish in the low 70s and the angelfish in the high 70s/80 Fahrenheit, But in cases like mine, where it's not an option, don't worry about it. Your goldfish is going to be fine with your angelfish as long as they don't attack each other's. So may the fish be with you always, and I will see you all pretty soon. I hope my voice wasn't too crappy. I did my best. I really need to recover a lot, take a lot of time to sleep, take a lot of time to relax. So I'm probably not going to film anything with Frank this week just because I really enjoy to be slapped and stuff, but I think I'm going to relax for a while. That's going to be good, and yeah, I love you all, and I think we have all learned a great lesson today. Bye.